Welcome everybody to Las Vegas as we get ready for some RACC racing. It's been a while as Junior makes sure everyone's here. We're streaming a little bit late. I kind of forgot about RACC, and so we're finally here. Pink won last week at Phoenix, and I think that's going to be the only race we miss other than Auto Club, which I think I did stream. I'm not in... God, I mean, it's been a while since I've streamed RACC. But let's see, when was the last RACC stream? It was at Daytona. So we've had two races since then. We had Auto Club and Phoenix. Pink has won both of those as here's the countdown and we are underway. A slight jump in the front. But we're underway. Okay, so Bryce in the front, Mason now... Sorry, Mason leading. Bryce in second. Someone who I've never seen before in third, that's Ken. I'm going to just go off of their Discord name since I've never seen them before. It's quite the interesting field. So lap one. Over and done. I'm going to be sorry if I'm a little bit rusty. It has been a full almost 2 weeks since the last race, and that was AIRL Daytona. Should be picking up this week if everything goes to plan. Bryce takes the lead out of turn 2. Mason looking low, looking high, trying to get around, trying to take the lead back. A little bit of contact going into turn 3. It's going to be Dark in the 45 who takes third place. Homa as well, trying to work his way up through the field. Oh! Bryce into the wall there. And oh, collects Dark as well. How did that even happen? They're going to go 4 wide. Oh, Dark just came up the racetrack. I'm not sure why he did that. They're going to stay 4 wide. And there they go and collect each other. Mason will hold on to the lead as they still continue to kind of just everything at the rear. Coma up to P2, Pink up to third. It's going to be Ginty back and fourth in the 66. Coma puts the bumper to the back of the 21, puts the nose in on the inside, but here comes Pink looking to make it 3 wide, nearly hooks Coma. He's going to have to check up and go behind. He'll hold back fourth, and Coma will take the lead. Pink has won every race but Daytona this season. That was won by Ginty. Pink's won everything else. The Daytona Clash, Auto Club, and Phoenix. Looking to continue that hot streak here at Vegas. Mason's going to retake the lead. He's going to have help from Pink behind if Pink doesn't try to go and dive low here into turn 3. Pink's going to get some help here from Coma. Gets a little tap from Ginty as here comes Bryce once again into the mix. He's worked his way back to the front. Mason trying to block both lanes. Goes to the outside to defend from Coma as Pink puts his nose in and is going to try to take the lead away. Pink will go side by side. Coma comes down to help out Pink. These two are teammates in AIRL. And with that help, Pink will clear for the lead. Coma clearing for second. Not quite. Still has Bryce to that inside. Pink down the block Coma as Coma secured second place. But not for long. Here comes Bryce once again on the inside. Puts the nose in. Coma's going to have to go out wide. And Mason's going to make that 18 car almost go up to the wall as Bryce takes second place. Now gets a run down the back straightaway. Pink down the block. Ginty watching from behind, back in fifth. A little bit off the... a little bit... But check up there from Bryce out of turn 4. Mason will fill in on the inside. Coma is going to get sandwiched 3 wide. The car's sandwiched together. Bryce will go up to the wall, slams into the wall pretty violently, and will drop back to 5th. This will give Dark an opportunity to get caught back up to the pack. Oh, Ginty, big send to Mason. Mason able to hold on to the car. Just drifted up 1 lane. Ginty getting into now the 18. Mason puts his nose in on the inside, gets the lead. Pink tried to get the switchback, but Ginty already filled in the spot. It's going to have to settle for 2nd place. As now Ginty looking maybe a little bit low. They stack up into turn 3. Coma has to put the block on Bryce and then on Ginty as Pink now able to get the inside. Side by side going into turn 1. Coma is going to get a huge bump from Bryce, and they're going to go 3 wide. Mason flies into the wall, and he'll drop back. Bryce pushing Pink through turns 3 and 4. He's going to have Coma right on the back bumper. Pink goes down, secures the inside all the way down to the apron, now pushes Bryce up. It's going to give Coma the inside line. Dark up to 5th place, starting to recover. Ginty working the inside lane, trying to take 2nd place away. I just realized that my mouse is currently being captured. There we go. I'll fix that for everybody. And whoa, Coma came down a little bit there on Ginty, I think. Or maybe just a little bit of quarter panel touching, I guess. Those two almost wrecked going down the front straightaway. Bryce slams into the wall, nearly collects Dark, bounces off of Mason. And they're going to go 3 wide for 2nd place. Heading into turn 3, Ginty backs out, still 3 wide. Mason goes tiny bit wide, and there goes Bryce into the wall. Mason wheel hops off of Coma, and somehow they stay somewhat organized. Pink continuing the lead, and let's talk a little bit about Pink in the point standings right now. Is currently at a nice 69 points. It's got 2 wins, 2 podiums, 3 top 5s, and 3 poles this season. And it's already got almost 10 points on Ginty, who sits currently 2nd in the points. And whoa, speaking of Ginty, nearly causing an incident there. I mean, it wasn't Ginty's fault, but Ginty almost involved in a wreck there. The 01 came down. And the 66 car did not react very well. Mason takes the lead here through the tri-oval. Got to the inside of Pink. Pink's going to push him up the racetrack, try to fill in the spot. Can't quite do it on the first try, but gets it out of the corner as Ginty's popping off the wall. Got into Coma there. Coma currently sitting 3rd in points at 44. Quite a ways back. As here comes Bryce with a huge run on the inside. Pink flies into the wall and has to drop back big time as they go 4 wide out of turn 4. So Bryce will retake the lead. Gonna have Mason, Coma behind and 3 wide with Dark, Ginty, and Pink. It's back and forth. Coma trying to get a run here. So they're 3 wide behind. Pink looking maybe to drop back. No, stays on the inside. It's a little bit of a wheel hop off of Ginty. Still has that lane. Coma can't come down in time. Pink's there. He'll fill in that spot through the tri-oval. Bryce currently tied in 4th with TCT in points at 39. Shows you that's quite a big gap to Pink, who's almost at 70 points. And looking at the stats here, Pink currently with an average finish of 2.3, which is insane. But of course, we're only a couple races into this season. But still looking strong tonight. Ginty actually with an average finishing position of 2.3 as well. But again, only one win on the season, but 3 podiums. 3 top 5s. So 1 more podium, but 1 less win than Pink. No one's been able to get around Bryce. They've been kind of battling here for second place for the last couple of laps. Right now, Mason with P2, Ginty back for P3, and it's side by side with Coma and Pink. So the rest of the field kind of catches up. Nag is about, what, it's 3 seconds behind everybody else, kind of struggling. Might need a caution or to merge here. Of course, the driver can merge on their own, but there goes Mason into the wall, as well as Dark. That'll give Coma second place, something that Bryce has to kind of worry about. As Pink looking to go 3 wide for third. Coma kind of holds up Ginty, gives Pink the inside lane and a little bit of an advantage as they go down the tri-oval. Pink's going to get the inside here on the 18. Will probably take second place through turn 1 and 2 as Coma drops back on the high side. As a car merges in, yep, there he goes, Nag. We'll merge into the pack and we'll have everyone back together. Pink tried to get the inside there in turn 3. Might get a chance here in turn 4 and will be side by side coming across the line. Pink, I think, will have the lead going into turn 1. And he will. That preferred inside lane, but here comes Mason. Gave Pink a little bit of a tap, drives him up the racetrack. Mason trying again and gets that forward right under the 26. Not a super big advantage going into turn 3, and is going to try to make it work here through 4. Going to be side by side. Field compacts back together. Pink's going to be caught on the outside. Ginty filling it in for second place. Here comes the 01. Send Pink up to the wall. Squeezes him right out of turn 2. He's going to have some help here from Bryce. Get him up into P3. Ooh, Mason, I think that had a little bit of help there from Ginty. Kind of just an awkward corner for the 21. Ginty will now take the lead. Bryce able to fill in the inside from Mason. And we'll try to maybe take it away from Ginty as well, as everyone kind of compacts together. They're going into 1. It was 3 wide, Dark, Coma, and Pink. A couple cars went into the wall there out of turn 2. 3 wide behind Ginty. Bryce coming down on the 01. 01 comes back up, and into the wall goes Bryce. As well as, a car up on the side. It's Bryce. Will that be a caution? And it will. Caution is out. That will count as a flip. And I believe that was the race back. Couple drivers will enter pit. Mason will enter pit lane the wrong way here. But let's go ahead and take a look at what happened. So we'll speed it up here. So a little bit of contact there between Bryce and the 01, or Ken. And then just when comes back up onto the racetrack, gets Bryce. Bryce is going to go flying into the wall. And then a little bit of contact there with Coma. Gets caught up in the quarter panel of Nag, and then Bryce just goes up and over in front of Nag as well. Just realized replay is still messed up from the Among Us stream. It's good that I'm finding this now. fixed next restart. I'm sorry if the audio is a little bit weird. Something had to have changed in the last 12 days with my Roblox audio, so it might be quiet, it might be extremely loud. It's extremely loud for me, but hopefully it should be under control. It just sounds so weird. Like, even if I go to here, like, what if I rejoin? Well, I wonder if that'll fix it. Maybe. Maybe not. All right, so everyone is lined up. He will swap his scheme. On the restart, it will be Ginty, Mason, Coma, Pink, and then Ken, your top 5. And behind is Dark, Nag, and Bryce. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. It's been a hot minute since we've streamed a race on the channel. Heading in the finals week next week for me, but it actually isn't too bad. That is nice. AIRL will be heading to either, I think Mexico or, I think it was the Glen, or no, it was Indy Road Course, so it would be either Indy Road Course or Watkins Glen, Mexico or Indy Road Course for AIRL, and then MRL. We're still trying to get it to go to Phoenix. It's been over a month since the last MRL race. As Avento will be joining us, that's why we're on this little extended break here. Vento with 3 points so far. So I assume once Vento's all lined up, we'll go green. Bring us to a 9-car field. And here is the countdown. And joke is to go on 1. Ginty and Mason definitely got a good restart. Coma, not so much. It is going to be a 2-car breakaway from the field. And we already got some problems. Yo1 coming back up on the racetrack. Somehow it works out. Mason with the lead. Ginty with quite the second place. Then Coma very far back. Pink is in 4th. And then Bryce in 5th. So it's about 1 second from the front 2 to the rest of the field. Mason enters in on the apron, gets a little bump here from Ginty. Ginty will retake the lead going out of turn 2. Mason will drop back behind the 66, pick up a draft, and maybe look to the inside or maybe give a tap here going into turn 3. Ginty actually kind of goes wide here. Mason kind of follows with them, so doesn't really gain anything through turns 3 and 4. As we reach the final lap of stage 1. No stage cautions in RACC. And these points are going to start to matter. Ginty would really like these points, but Mason is going to go down on the inside. Ginty's trying to squeeze him down. It's not going to work. They're side by side out of turn 4. Mason goes wide. Almost lets Coma come back. But no, Mason will win stage 1. Ginty second, Coma third, Pink in 4th, and Bryce in 5th. And now Coma going to take the lead here, most likely down the back straightaway or going into turn 3. It will be going down the back straightaway somehow, gets a little bit of momentum, and takes the lead going into the 3. Pink able to get second place. Coma kind of have to come down the block. And here comes Ginty now 3 wide for second place. Ginty with a run, gets to the inside. Might take the lead away here from Coma going through turn 1. It's really that inside lane that you have to defend here. At least with these cars in this league. It's that inside lane you gotta really worry about. That's so weird. I wonder why the audio's like that. Not sure why. Ginty's gonna go wide going through turns 3 and 4. Kind of brings everyone else with him. And Bryce will now take second place. Vento up to 6th place, has gotten through 3 cars and now is on his way to get up to the main pack as Ginty leaves that inside lane open. Mason comes down and will take the lead away. Mason had quite the bump there from Ginty and Bryce. Bryce able to get the quarter panel in, and Bryce will take the lead away. It's all you really got to do here is just get that quarter panel on theirs, or your front bumper on their quarter panel, and as long as you got it there at the entry of the corner, you'll probably take the lead. Bryce will drift up to block Mason on the exit, come back down to block Pink, who kind of backed off a little bit there. It might be a pit strategy. I believe that's what got Pink the win at Auto Club, was a good pit strategy and just, you know, being faster than everybody else. And Pink will take the inside and we'll take the lead going through 1 and 2. It's a little bit of a tap here from Coma. Actually kind of puts Coma into the apron. And oh, Coma continues to come up and then tags Nag. Nag goes flying towards the inside wall, was squeezing Mason and then came up and got Nag. Not sure what happened there. I don't think that was a lag spike. Maybe just not paying attention. Could have been a lag spike too. Pink kind of came up a little bit early there, as here comes Avento. Out of nowhere is going to have the inside lane. Actually was in the apron. Holds back everybody. And there goes Coma and Bryce into the wall. Ginty getting tagged on the quarter panel as well. Avento causing quite the commotion trying to take second place here. And Avento comes down on Ginty's nose and actually is able to make it work. The first time I've seen someone able to hold second place. Kind of just cut Ginty off though. A little bit of a risky move, although that's Avento for you. Ginty's gonna put his nose in here. Oh, Ginty nearly spins out Avento. Avento's gonna go flying towards the wall. Bryce will take the spot. But it looked like Ginty tried to pit maneuver Avento there. Like, it looks like he came up and now Ginty causing more commotion now. As they go 4 wide at the rear of the pack, Avento loses so much time. good for Pink and Bryce as they start to form a little bit of a cushion here on the rest of the field. Oh, well, Bryce did have a little bit of a cushion and went flying into the wall. Pink starting to conserve on fuel. Once you have a little bit of a gap, there's no real need to pull away, but there is kind of a good need to start saving fuel. I believe the next stage end is at lap 50. I will double check. It should be at lap 40, excuse me. Oh, wait. No, it'll be at lap 50. No, it will be the end of stage 2. Ginty's up to the back bumper of the 26. Mason's back up front. Avento right now hanging out, battling for 4th place. As Ginty passing in the grass went all the way. I mean, that was in the grass. Pink's able to keep the spot. But wow, did Ginty go lower and lower. Trying to play a game of limbo here. Pink saves some more fuel. Ginty's gonna go wide in turn 3. I'm not sure why. Just decided to go to the outside there. Now I'll start to drop back. You just really do not want to be on that outside. You really do not want to let anyone take the inside, and that's exactly what Bryce just said. Avento creeped up on the inside. I mean, he left it wide open for him. Oh my goodness, what a wall pop from Ginty. Caught the wall at just the wrong angle and just flung into Nag. That was kind of insane. Just goes up, boom, and then tags Nag. Avento into the apron's gonna go up the racetrack. And here comes Bryce bouncing off of him. Oh, and there goes Coma into the wall. Got tagged by Mason. I think Como thought he had a little bit more room on the outside, but just didn't. They're 4 wide for 4th. Now they go 3 wide behind the 01 as Avento takes 2nd place back. Bryce is going to start to look low here. And Avento just needs to not tag this apron. And this is going to be a pretty good line from the 44. It kind of touches it there, but able to keep that car down low. Now going to try to get some of that draft from Pink. Pink does a little bit more fuel conserving down the back straightaway. Into right up to the back bumper of the 26. Puts a little bit of a push to him. And is able to get the inside. And Avento will take the lead going past the tri-oval. Won't quite get it here across the line, but gets it going here into turn 1. And I think that's what Avento's going to be tonight, is aggressive. I don't think he's going to let anyone kind of push him around without some sort of response. So I'd be pretty careful trying to take the spot away from Avento. And Ginty flies it into turn 3. Can't quite get Avento to go up the racetrack, and I mean, that is just in the grass. That I'd be astonished if, whoa, now he tries to turn him. I think Ginty's trying to take out Avento. Avento trying to get the switchback, can't get the car to come back down. And here comes Ken in the 01 out of nowhere. It's just been slowly progressing through the field, now is up in 2nd place. Pink sees the open lane and takes it. Again, you just gotta get down to the inside. That's the most valuable lane. Otherwise, they're going to drop like a rock here. As Avento's back in 5th, and it's going to drop even farther back as... Not sure why we're leaving this lane open. Ginty got a little bit of help. Pushes Pink down. That's just going to make him come right back up. As they go 5 wide. Ginty's on 2 wheels. And there goes Ken, Coma, and everybody. As Avento's now getting pushed around. The 01 coming back up on the racetrack. This is not going to end well 4 wide. Ginty's in the wall riding just to try to save the rest of the field. Turns out to be a good idea, and we somehow make it through without a caution, but Ginty's still pushing everybody. He's going to collect Avento and Coma there at the back. Still issues back here, and there goes, and there he goes into Avento. Ginty finally took him out. That's like the 3rd or 4th try, and finally took him out. Not sure what's going on between those two, but obviously a little bit of feedback from. I'm probably going to see a little. We're going to probably see some feedback between those two later in this race. But meanwhile, we are 3 wide up at the front. Bryce somehow gets it over everybody. They're still 3 wide going into turn 1. Ken will take the lead, but here comes Pink with a run. Pushes that whole one way up in front as the 2 cars will merge back in. Nag is pulling off. I wonder if he's going to merge or if that's going to be it. Uh-oh, I think Nag's not in the game. Oh, nope. Yeah, Neg's going to, leave the game. So that will be it for the 9 car tonight. But up front, Pink will retake the lead. Avento's just cutting through the grass. I mean, talk about cutting through the grass. Pink's all the way in the apron. Avento tried to take out Ginty. It just backfired on him. Coma will take the lead, and I think we're starting to lose a little bit of senses here. Or a little bit of our minds. I think we're starting to lose the plot. Pink, look down to the inside. Coma goes wide. If Pink was able to get that lane, he would have had the lead, but now he's going to try to oh, wow, what a block on Bryce. And can't even get the inside to work. He's going to go all the way to the outside, has to go into the wall as Bryce and Mason pass on the inside. Trying to hold it up there, but yeah, it just does not work. There is no outside run here. With these cars, they just accelerate way too fast. Avento will be merging, I presume, on the back straightaway. I feel like I can hear Avento's engine, which I really shouldn't be able to hear, but something's wrong with the audio. Something is very, very wrong with the audio, and I apologize. Bryce looking to the inside of Coma for the lead. Trying to find some speed somewhere here as Avento will merge back in and probably try to take out, yeah, they're trying to take out each other again there. I guess that'll be just like one of those things you gotta look out for is Ginty and Avento trying to kill each other. I'm not even sure what caused it. 3 laps to go in the stage. First stage was won by Mason. Mason right now sitting in 2nd place behind Bryce. Has got a real chance to take stage 2 here and get the sweep for stages. As Ginty enters from an interesting spot on the racetrack. Pink now taking 2nd place on the inside. Coma dropping down. As Pink, I mean, you see how low they have to race because they know how valuable that inside lane is, but Pink leaving it wide open going into turn 1, able to cover it in time. Now pushing Bryce all through the corner. That car does not budge. Oh, there goes Avento having a lag spike. We're gonna hope he regains that car before going into the corner, but oh, Pink goes way wide. And Avento will have to merge once again. Now, if a car comes down pit lane, all the cars that have merged are going to have to go down pit lane. And there goes Avento from the game. 1 lap to go in stage 2. Right now, Bryce with the lead. Mason in 2nd place. Pink up in 3rd, but he's all the way on the high side. Mason with the bad corner. Here comes Ginty on the inside as Ken and Coma try to battle there under the apron. Oh, there goes Pink. There goes everybody. They all go flying back. Bryce is going to have quite the cushion here to win stage 2. Ginty's going to be battling for P2. And he will get it. Mason not able to make that outside lane work. Bryce wins stage 2. Ginty 2nd. Mason 3rd. Coma 4th. And Pink 5th. And that will, again, in stage 2, we still keep going. No stage cautions in RACC, even though the drivers are kind of wanting them. And Mason will come down pit lane, so will the 01. And the 01 misses the pits. Oh man, misses pits, hits the pit wall. Mason will take the #1 pit box. You do not want to take they take the first 3 boxes. I will never understand why drivers do that. That is how you waste time on pit road, is by taking the last pit box. Ginty will have to come down pit lane this time because he did merge. And I don't know if Coleman knows this or not. Yep, there they go. They have to come down pit lane. Ginty's going a little bit wide, has to get on the brakes. Pink stays out. And Coleman knows that you cannot take the first pit boxes. Dark is kind of slow on pit lane. Oh, Coleman's taking like the middle pit boxes here. Ginty will go all the way down pit lane. He'll take that last pit box as Avento back on the racetrack. He'll have to merge, I presume, as Coleman now coming out of pit lane. You see Ginty is in front here, but here comes the rest of the pack. Mason with the undercut's going to make this one work. Although I believe that Pink is still on the lead lap. I think everyone else is a lap down except for the 2 cars in front of him. I don't think he's pit yet. I think he's going to try the overcut or whatever it's called. I don't think it's called that, but I think it might. And yeah, Pink will come down pit lane this time. Has to slow it down to 90 studs per second. We'll see where he comes out at. This is going to be a very valuable pit stop for him. And Mason now halfway down the back straightaway. And Wallride's 3 and 4. Drops back, lets Bryce kind of catch up, so it won't really be for much. As Pink leaves pit road, it's going to be pretty far back. I don't think the overcut was the strategy here. I think the undercut was Mason. I don't think Mason's here. I think Mason's just wall riding at this point. Avento is there. Oh, it's Dark merging in. Oh, and Mason's out of the game. We have a dead car on the racetrack. That should bring out a caution, and it will. I thought Mason wasn't with us there in that car, and that car will continue to go around the racetrack. Dark will be back on the lead lap. Or did Mason jump out of his car? I wonder. I think he lagged out of his car. So pit road will be open with 25 laps to go. No more stages. This is good for Pink because it's going to repack this field. He's going to be able to go back to the front. Where is Avento going? Not Ginty, but it's so weird. A lot of people out of their cars as they drive as slow as they can up to the pit lane or up to the start-finish line. to try to not waste any gas. Even though it's only 25 laps, I'm pretty sure you can last one tank on 25 laps. It'll be close, but you can make it last or you should be able to last 25 laps. We'll get lined up. He'll probably be at the back here. Other than Mason. Mason will be at the back. Or nope. Pink is gonna... Oh no, Pink's getting into the spot, right? I was gonna say this is a good way to teach parallel parking, but then Pink just slammed into Mason's front bumper. Alright, so everyone lined up, 25 laps to go. Front five are Bryce, Coma, Vento, Ginty, Ken. In the back, you have Dark, Pink, and Mason. Ginty having a pretty good day. He's finished second place in both stages. Looking to get a good finish here. Try to get some more points on Pink. Pink currently leading the point standings. Yep, that's what it's called. Coma trying to regain some points here. So currently third. Quite a few points back from Pink. Of course, Coma with the best average finish. As here we go, we are back underway here at Las Vegas. Good start from Bryce. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Coma able to get up to the inside. Take the lead away. Oh no, he's backing off. Interesting. Didn't want to take the lead quite yet. Still has a little bit of a cushion here. Kind of loses it though. Oh, well, regains it right back as they lose control of the car coming out of turn 2. Pink pushes down Mason. And Pink with a little big run from Pink. He's gonna be right behind Coma now, as Ginty is bouncing off of everybody in the pack. And Ginty not giving much room to Avento, as those two still continue to just try to... They're just trying to kill each other at this point. I mean, they've always been trying to do that. I don't know why. Mason gets the nose in on Pink and almost gets it on Coma, but Coma's able to defend the spot. Coma's on... Oh, no, there he is. I was going to say Coma's not on my spectate menu. I'm just blind. Don't worry. Pink now with the inside. It's going to take second place away. You got to defend that inside lane with your life. I mean, you can see Pink now able to get the inside of Bryson. Is going to take the lead. Goes wide here, going through 3. Comes back down in 4. I think Pink's going to be the driver that's been able to best hold the inside line tonight. Everyone else has usually made a mistake or two, and, well, there goes Pink making a mistake. Although Mason has to... Yeah, no, Pink just left it wide open for Mason. I mean, it's a hard task because... Oh, there goes Coma. Flying into the wall with a big lag spike, able to catch it and come back. Pink, you gotta get down to the inside, man. Cannot be hanging out on the outside. It's just devastating for the car. And here comes Bryce now, able to find a little bit of a room. Oh, Coma is lagging big time. Bryce is going to get moved out of the way. Ginty fills in the spot. Well, Ginty's got Pink right behind. 20 laps to go, coming up on 19. As Ken is passing in the grass. Couldn't. Oh, Ginty late block on Pink. Ginty's gonna fly back up into the field. They somehow, both of them somehow don't hit anybody. And Bryce is gonna make Mason go all the way down to the aprons. Not gonna leave him any room, but has to going into turn 3. And Mason, whoa, gets shoved around. And here comes Mason. He's gonna fly back up into the field. Dark's gonna get involved as they go 4 wide for second place. Ken has the lead. Como all the way down on the apron. It's not getting much room, is now 4 wide. Avento on the inside. Mason backs out, goes behind. Avento can't quite get the nose in. As Avento now drifts up in the Ginty. These two haven't been playing very nice to each other. Dark getting the worst of it out of anybody. Oh, and then they a sandwich between the rear 3. And they spread out even more. Homa with the inside will look to take the lead away. Couldn't quite get it there. Leaderboard thought a lot of things there, but was not very correct on a lot of. It put Pink in 4th. It put Avento a 2.5 back. Man, that is. This is why we only. You know, the leaderboard is like that one. It's like that one uncle at Thanksgiving where you know you kind of have to listen to it, but you don't believe anything that they're saying. Como able to get the lead here though with 16 laps to go. Mason sitting in 2nd place. Avento and Pink battling for 3rd. Ginty sitting back in 5th. Making sure to get that inside lane, but leaves it wide open. 2 cars take the inside. It's Pink and Mason. Pink tried with all his might to get that inside lane, but Mason's going to be the one that gets it best. I mean, it's 3 wide. Look how close these guys are across the line. There's definitely, oh man. I was going to say there's a large chance we get a photo finish here, but if they keep driving like that, there probably won't be one. 15 laps to go. Como lines up behind Mason down the back straightaway. Gives him a little tap going into turn 3. I don't think he wants to pass him yet. I think he just wants to sit behind for the next couple of laps. Mason going all the way down to the apron to block just in case Como goes down. You know, at the beginning of this race, they weren't really going that low down the front straightaway. They kind of stayed on the racetrack, didn't really go into the apron bit. But now they no inches spared going down the front straightaway. They go as low as they can go. A little bit of some stuff going on at the back. Hank's flying into the wall. He's going to have to work really hard to get back up front and to go 3 in a row. 13 laps to go, though. Plenty of time. Avento flies into the wall. He's going to start lagging here. Yep, there he goes. Just shows you. I mean, even wall riding, the outside lane is so bad that wall riding is not even effective. That's kind of funny. And Avento, I don't think is. I think Avento's going to lag out. We're going to get a caution here. Because, yeah, Avento's still, I mean, he's just hanging up on the wall. It's only a matter of time here. I think we're going to have a caution. Avento is still wall riding. Avento's still in the game. Oh, Pink, what are you doing? Oh, Pink. What? Pink now lagging. Oh, man. And now I think Coma just had a lag spike coming out of turn 4. Everybody is lagging. Vento got, I presume, has got control now because he's now not on the wall. But wow, everyone, or at least a majority of the field, they're just lag spikes everywhere. Mason leaves the bottom wide open coming out of the corner. Somehow gets a run. But Coma and Pink closing in. Coma puts the nose in. He's going to lift Mason up the racetrack a little bit. Can Coma keep the momentum? No, Mason able to defend the spot and comes back down to block the lane. 10 laps to go here at Las Vegas, and what has been quite the interesting race. And all we've learned tonight is that the inside is crucial to whoever wins tonight, and that Avento and Ginty don't like each other. Pink has got the inside on the 18 car. Actually, is dropping back. It's going to leave the lane open for Coma. Oh, but Coma goes wide. I think Coma wanted Pink to have the spot, but Pink wanted Coma to have the spot. Just a miscommunication. So Coma will drop back to, I believe that's 6th place. We now have 9 laps to go for Pink to chase down Mason and then get the lead and then control it. Ginty flies into the apron, and poor Dark is just going to get involved in another incident as Nag is now back into the race. We'll now have 9 drivers once again. Technically, Nag has a chance to win this race, which, if you think about it, it's kind of crazy. 8 laps to go. Mason leaves the bottom wide open. Pink is there. Pink has the lane. And we'll have the lead going through 1 and 2. It has a second of a cushion, and we know how fast that cushion closes. So Pink is now going to have to defend this inside line with his life. Goes a little bit wide, but Mason as well goes a little bit wide. 7 laps to go. The 0-1 closing in. Okay, Nag is a lap down. That is, I was a little concerned before. They're 3 wide at the back of Vento, Ginty, and Bryce. Vento goes into the wall and will drop all the way back. Oh, no. Nag is on the lead lap. Mason and Pink playing games all the way down to the inside line. Pink with a little bit of an awkward corner. Oh, they're going to go all the way up to the wall. Mason did not get off of Pink's bumper. That whole corner disrupts everything with 6 laps to go. 3 wide for the lead. Coma now with the inside. Mason trying to send Coma up the racetrack, but I think Coma's one of the... Oh, no, Coma made a mistake mid-corner. Couldn't control it. I was going to say Coma's been one of the few cars that's been able to control the bump, but couldn't do it that time. Now Mason with the lead back. Mason's going to get a bump here from Dark. They're squeezing each other down in the back. 5 laps to go. Commotion everywhere. And Dark, who has been pretty much the innocent victim all through the night, is now up in the podium. Gonna get a little bit of a tap here from Coma, who's gonna take the inside away. If I were Dark, I'd get behind Coma right now, follow him until Coma gets up to Mason, and then wait for those two to make a mistake. But Dark's gonna hang it up on the outside for now. Mason's starting to pull a gap. 4 laps to go here at Las Vegas. Vento's still getting into trouble back there. About 0.3 of a second, I'm gonna guess. Maybe just now 0.2 between Coma and Mason. Three laps to go. Pink has made his way back to the front. He's right now sitting back in third, has the whole pack behind. And now is pressuring Coma and is going to push him out of the way. Didn't work. Pink got into the apron, gets recovered by Bryce, but Dark is again an innocent victim and got shot up towards the wall. Starting to run out of time. Coma trying to just get up to the back bumper, but here comes Pink, moves Coma out of the way. A bold move. Mason, 2 to go. Pink now is going to have to close in, but he's got Bryce right behind. Pink's going to have to be perfect. Mason makes a mistake, goes up the racetrack. Here comes Pink, fills in the inside. Pink's not out of trouble yet. Oh, nearly turns himself on Bryce. That puts Bryce though to the outside. Coma takes out Mason, and then they go up on 2 wheels. Is that going to be a caution? Yes, it is. This race is not over. We're going to overtime. We are going to overtime. I'm not sure if Coma took out Mason to try to be a team player, but it did not work out at all for Pink, as now Pink is going to have to defend this for 2 laps. I mean, going into turn 3, Coma's going to go wide here. I think, no, Coma just got tagged. Mason and Coma, they're touching quarter panels. They're going to go up towards the wall, and then they're going to, Jinty's going wide. Mason's trying to come back down. Man, that's such a weird little interaction there. Pink will not go in pit. He stays out. Let's see if we can maybe listen in. This is going to be a little bit complicated, but let's see if we can listen in to Coma through this wreck.
I'm frozen. Uh-oh.
Oh, come on, Coma!
I'm frozen.
Oh, shit, 2 cars slipped. Caution. God, the fucking caution. Thank you.
Dark. Oh, that's not dark.
That wasn't even my fault, so
All right, so that's what happened. Coma lagged. It wasn't, a miscommunication. It wasn't anything. It was just a lag spike. And here we go. We're back underway for overtime attempt number 1. Pink trying to go 3 in a row. Bryce trying to get his first win of the season. Coma trying to get his way back up through the points, trying to make himself a contender for this championship. Pink is going wide in turn 3. Pink goes wide in turn 3, leaves the bottom wide open. 3 wide for the lead as we come to the white flag. 1 lap to go, this time by Coma with the inside. And here comes Pink. Pink now with 2nd place. But he's on the outside. Switchback. Oh, Coma goes wide. Coma messed up the corner. Pink's gonna have to defend this inside line for 2 more corners. Coma's right behind. Is Coma gonna let Pink get this win? Doesn't really attack here in 3 and 4. And Pink is gonna go 3 in a row at RACC and win here at Las Vegas. What a dominant run so far this season. And Coma, I think Coma let that one happen. I don't think Coma was going to go and try to take the win there. I could be wrong. We'll ask during the interview, but we'll start doing his burnouts, and we'll do our tradition of going in the free cam and doing it. So that is 3 wins in a row for Pink. And what has already started as being an extremely dominant season for him. Victory lane. Is there a victory lane? Oh, there is. Let's go and head over the victory lane. Third win of the season, 3 in a row. Thank you, Discord. There he is, standing on top of that Sharpie car. Am I gonna have to yell at him to get into the stage? Oh no, there he is.
Bye, T-Man.
Hank, third win in a row, third win of the season. I mean, you know, this season's starting out pretty good for you. You still think you're going to get that championship, or you think you're going to throw it once again?
That's a good question.
No, but seriously, I mean, 2 to go, right? You're right up front. You have a little bit of a gap behind you, and then that caution comes out with Ginty and Mason flipping. I mean, what was going through your head there as we headed in? Oh my goodness. As we went into overtime.
I was fighting for my absolute life. Evento was at 100k ping, and it was affecting me so bad I couldn't turn for like half the race. I'm actually depressed, but it's okay because we won. Yeah, the race, it was, I don't know, man. Once you went high enough, your car just didn't turn. It's probably why a lot of people hit the wall or squish somebody into the wall. You just can't turn once you get high or a certain height in the corner. Stuff like that.
Right, and I mean, this is your 3rd win in a row. Where are we even heading to next? But like, how does it feel to win 3 races consecutively?
I don't know, what is this Christopher Bell All-Star, bro?
Yeah, the
Know
next
that.
race. Next race is Portland, so.
Oh, well, Coma's winning that. Let's be for real.
You know what? Never say never.
I was second, but like, Coma's just too good at Portland. He's the GOAT at Portland.
All right,
Unless Yummy wins.
that's true, unless Yummy just decided to show up. Well, Pink, anything else to add on for the night?
I'm traumatized. Scarred for life. By the way, this is me and Coma's 3rd 1-2 in a row. Besides my 3 wins in a row.
Wow.
So, yeah.
It's got to be planned. It's got to be planned.
Okay, bye.
All right, thank you, Pink. I have one question for Coma. I have one question. So, Coma, get up here.
Greetings.
So, Coma, they're on the final lap going into turn 3. Did you let Pink have that? Or did you make a mistake?
No.
Okay.
I mean, these tracks haven't been updated since last season, so we had the same issue as we did last season, where the cars would just randomly fly up, and holding the bottom from the bottom was really fucking hard. So yeah, I got a bad entry, and then he moved me out of the way. He apologized for it, but I was like, no, I already messed up the corner. I thought about getting it back, but he had a solid 3 and 4. So this also on top of it, this will be the 3rd week in a row where Pink and I have finished 1 and 2, which is cool, but I need to finish in front of this man if I want to gain any more points.
Right. I mean, you're currently staying third in points, but you're already quite a few points back from Pink. You
Yeah,
do
and
have
he
Portland.
keeps winning.
You do
He's
have
won 3
Portland.
times. He's gonna win fucking Portland too.
Why do you say that?
Dude, Pink is on the rise right now. Like, he is starting to become more invested. Like, throughout the day, he'll just send me random like clips of him pushing times in random cars. Like, he sent me like a supercar clip of him at a track, and he's just running like the most perfect lap I've ever seen. So, Pink is improving rapidly, and I haven't been that invested recently, especially in things like RACC and MRL. So, I mean, adding on to it, like for tomorrow, I think Pink might run away with this chip.
Right, and I kind of forgot. I was like, yeah, Pink right now might be the underdog to steal the AIRL championship.
Which we gotta talk about real quick. I know this is RACC, but we gotta talk about it real quick. He went from having the worst season start, I think, on record of AIRL, to not only getting into the chase, but within like 2 races, leading it past me and Saturn, who have been dominating the field without a question. And he's now in a position to take it. And we're going to a road course which he specializes at. So, I mean, Pink's on the rise. So he's becoming a problem to deal with, but congrats to him, though.
Problem that you signed to your team.
Yeah. If I'm gonna get beat by anybody, I'm okay with it being my teammates.
All right, well...
Preferably not for a championship, though.
All right, welcome. Anything else to add on for the night?
We'll see you tomorrow night. We still don't know if it's Indy Road Course or Mexico, but it is one of the 2.
It's tomorrow night. If it's tomorrow night, I don't know if I'll be there.
It's tomorrow night fairly late. If I'd imagine it'd be kind of like Tsukuba, where it was at like 9 or 10.
Oh, then I'll make it. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Okay, well, let's pressure Alpha to doing it at 9 o'clock at night. All right. Well, thank you,
We will
Coma.
see.
What?
We will see.
We will see, of course. All right. Well, thank you, Coma. Congrats on getting second for the 3rd week in a row behind Pink.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you. Totally not annoying or anything.
All right, and we'll move you back to the audience. All right, Gen Z's got their hand up. We'll interview Gen T last because I don't know what I'm gonna ask anyone else here. Gen T, where are you?
I'm up here already.
Where's up here?
Oh, I'm in the infield in the front stretch on the monster logo.
What? Oh, there you are. All right, Gen T. Just to start this out, what was going on between you and Evento all race? As soon as Evento got into the race, it seemed like you and Evento were having some sort of issues there.
Okay.
What's
I'll
going
be
on
honest. At the start, we were going back and forth, and then like the last few times, it was just like cars being sensitive. I apologize to him on any dumb shittery that happened.
I don't know. I don't know if I believe that, but all right. I mean, it went throughout the entire race. It seemed like, but as you brought up, you are currently second in the points. You got some good points tonight in the stages, finishing second in both of them, I believe. I mean,
the race finish wasn't so good, but I don't know what I was gonna do there.
I mean, how confident are you in your chances for the championship this season?
Well, for one, I need to make sure that I'm consistently showing up, and we still have the chase format, right?
I don't know, probably.
I think if we still have the chase format, I mean, I think I definitely have a shot at it. Although if Pink keeps performing like he's doing right now and just dominating, I don't think anybody would have anything for him. So.
All right, and then with the cars, it seemed like everyone's kind of having that issue, as Goma was describing. I mean, how awful was it for you to drive those cars and then just having it randomly fight to the wall?
So it could be really bad because when you get up there, you'll get obviously like passed immediately. And if you have somebody else up there, you're gonna take them with you. But they also have the issue where if you get side by side with somebody, they have like such sensitive door lock that if you turn down a little bit on them, you'll just like go down like to the apron. So you just gotta be. They're really pesky with it. they won't do it all the time, so you just don't know when it's going to happen, so you can't really do anything.
Interesting. What are you, I mean, we're coming up to Portland for the next race. Thoughts on that?
Hopefully the setups are okay. Otherwise, I'm screwed. As long as there's no like dumb shittery that goes on there, I think it'll be okay.
All right, Genty. Anything else to add on for the night?
Congrats to Pink on dominating. Please keep beating Coma, not physically.
No, physically. Physically.
Just yeah. But because it's really funny to see him stressing out about how he's not beating you. So continue that.
All right. Well, thank you, Genty. We'll move you to the audience. Everyone else, get out of here. All right. Well, that will wrap it up here from Las Vegas. Thank you all for tuning in. AIRL will be tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. It will be a road course, either Mexico or Indy road course. And I tell you what, it is insane right now with the point standings and how it's all sorted out. It is insane what's going on right now in AIRL. So I urge you to tune in tomorrow around 9 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna hope to have it around then. I think I'm gonna be okay for streaming at that point. The 1 week I work this month. But again, that will wrap it up from Las Vegas. Thank you all for tuning in once again. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Watch the tech videos. I got another one coming up here soon as I make sure I'm not screwed for finals week. And yeah, thank you all for watching once again. Watching once again as I keep starting my words. Have a good night, everybody.